I'm Luna.
I'm Zech.
That's
a lie. We're actually each other.
Hey guys, welcome to the official Golden podcast.
Extras and bloopers are available in the Blu-Ray copy.
It's been a hot second.
Since the last episode. Like a whole couple weeks.
Well, but we want to jump right back into it with a solid episode 2, and ideally, less
idiocy, or even more idiocy, if you like that. We can do both.
Yeah.
So
we
want to speak about childhood memories. So what do you remember from your childhood when you were just a sick mother frickin' parasite for your mother?
Okay. So once I was, there was an aeroplane on a pole, and I said, aeroplane, I was a child. You're gonna break that. I was a child, and I was, there was an aeroplane on a pole, and I said, aeroplane stuck on a pole, and everyone was like, what the hell is he talking about? And eventually they realized I was saying aeroplane stuck on a pole, after a whole bunch of,
just misunderstanding.
Yeah, they're like, what? They're like, what? Stuck on a pole? What's stuck on a pole?
Dude, children are stupid.
Children.
I'm
so glad I'm not a child.
My parents, I used to have this tiny little. I actually still have it somewhere in my room. A tiny little elephant stuffed toy.
Oh yeah.
Right, and my parents tricked me into naming it Derm.
What the fuck?
No, but for the reason of, if I wanted to say pachyderm, I'd go pachyderm, which is what an elephant is. So my mum and dad were like, haha, he looks so smart. Yeah, pachyderm.
Oh god.
Yeah, I know, it was the weirdest shit.
Pachyderm, that's
Pachyderm.
That's a really weird one. Okay.
Pachyderm, that's just the scientific name for elephants.
Wait, so just every elephant in general?
The elephant. I'm pretty sure it's the elephant family. I'm not too sure on that. Don't chase me up if I'm not. Or actually, do chase me up. But leave a comment, because that helps the algorithm. The algorithm. Also, subscribe and like and dislike if you don't like, because it doesn't matter. We can't see the count.
Stop shilling.
Look, you gotta fit it in somewhere. We're almost got a whole 2 minutes 10 seconds in without sponsoring ourselves.
We gotta sponsor ourselves more. It's horrible.
This episode is sponsored by us, by the way.
Yeah.
If you'd like to learn more, hit the subscribe button.
So, last podcast we talked about Wear It Purple, and when we did that on, when was that? What day was that?
The Wednesday before.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it was
It was the week Wednesday before, so it wasn't it was on a Friday, right? And then it wasn't the Wednesday before that Friday. It was the Wednesday week before that.
Yeah, but anyway, we did the Wear It Purple.
And now we have creative freedoms out of our own show.
We have creative freedoms finally. What do you think? Let's just quickly talk about that, just to wrap it up.
Sum up the episode.
Yeah. What do you think about the actual event? How do you think it played out?
Well, it was good. It was fun and all. Only me and you showed up to the event. That took place where we were. Gordon, obviously, of our class, it was only me and you.
Yeah,
that was hilarious.
That was the best.
They're just late. They were just late. The entire day, we just kept saying they're just late. They're just late.
And then at the end of the day, we just cried.
They weren't. No, they were just 24 hours late.
We just eventually realized they aren't coming. Yeah. We sold stuff.
Yeah, everything sold really well.
I saw. I can't remember who, but someone said they saw someone give us $50.
Wow.
Wowzers. One thing, and then another person saw.
There's always people like that at charities who just donate a ton of money because they have the money or like the cause, and so they just donate a ton.
Shout out to the people that do that.
Yeah, no, you people are the best people. You make charities worth it because hell, I can't donate. I don't have money. I'm broke.
Money? What's money?
Yeah, no, that's why we need it. That's why we need today's sponsors, us.
Speaking of money, this is going to be a very rough transition.
Yeah.
But, you know what else gets money? Art. And you know what a form of art is?
Street art.
Street art.
And graffiti. And that kind of stuff.
We're doing a bit of stuff in the class right now on street art and stuff. We're going to make our own personal tags, which is if you don't...
It's just when you write your name on things.
Yeah, it's
and they can either be really cool and really awesome, or you could do it over actual street art, like a big piece of street art,
Yeah.
or just on everything, and that's lame.
Yeah, it's like, so, yeah, because I didn't realize what but, like, when you think graffiti, like, there's graffiti.
There's a difference between graffiti and street art.
Yeah,
definitely.
street art is, like, the really good stuff that takes heaps of time, or maybe not heaps of time, it's just, like, it's just the good stuff, and then tags are just, like, graffiti is, like, what you'd normally think of, it's just, like a bunch of, like, weird bubbly lead characters and letters, like, sprayed across
I mean,
the
sometimes those are cool and have a ton of effort put in, and
Yeah.
and sometimes I consider those on the line of street art and graffiti, depending on where and when it's done.
Yeah.
Like on a property where it's been given permission, or it's like just a big, like, place like the Powerhouse. You know the Powerhouse down at Rippleside. There's just this big abandoned powerhouse, and it's just this public domain for art. And so there's, like, a huge hole holding the word powerhouse. There's all this, that, and the other. It's a really cool place. I totally recommend seeing it sometime. And I'd consider any, like, the big bubbly tags on there art.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, the writing simplistic, like, quick, my name here,
Yeah.
over something really good is just stupid.
Do you remember how, do you remember, it was, like, on, like, you've been on the ring road, right? Like, that goes, like, out Geelong.
Yes.
You remember how those like, those silo things?
Yeah,
like,
the silos.
Those huge faces?
Amazing.
That was really cool.
Really cool work.
I'm surprised they got rid of it.
No, they did?
Yeah, it's gone now. It's been gone for, like, a year and a half, probably.
Oh, I haven't been in that way in a while.
Yeah, but no, that art there was really cool, and, like, art just on the silos. Australia has some great, like, art on silos, don't they?
Yeah, we love our silo art.
Gotta love the silo art. But anyway, we were watching a video
documentary on
Banksy.
Banksy.
Banksy. Benson. Let's refer to him as Benson for the rest of the recording.
No. We gotta get the name right.
No,
I'm
Benson.
Opening crime.
Oh, okay. No,
Banksy.
Banksy.
Banksy. Thank you. Banksy. Okay, Banksy. Yeah, we're watching a video documentary about him and his escapades in New York.
And that was actually really cool.
It was very cool to see. Very cool to see the response. It almost just feels like artists versus the authority.
Yeah, which is really cool.
Yeah, the people versus the police.
Yeah, it's like, and that's always cool. It's like
when
you gotta love the rebellious teens. Like,
not even teens.
I don't think really. Like, just rebellion.
Yeah, rebellion against the machine and the big everything.
Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, Rage Against the Machine.
So, what was your favorite art that was in the...
Like, my favorite one?
Yeah.
Okay, the balloons were really cool.
Yeah.
That was just... The finale was great. Loved the balloon, just the balloon.
Like, with, like, the Band-Aids
based on one of his more famous ones.
Yeah. It was really interesting, the one that, like, talked about the attacks, like...
Oh, yeah. Okay, which one?
The one, like, the American attacks
the Warhorse?
No, yeah, the Warhorse.
Yeah, the Warhorse. That was... Oh, God. Watching the footage of what actually happened there...
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
insane.
take this out of my hands.
Yeah.
I had a ruler and I just kept accidentally, almost snapping
that
it.
footage of... It's like, they showed that, like, to degrees. They didn't show actual, like, they didn't show, like, just straight, like...
No, they did. They showed, like, straight up kablooey.
Yeah.
It was terrible, and it's, honestly, like...
It's
It was a huge middle finger to America and their shittiness during that.
War is not good.
Yeah, but when you're lying and saying, haha, these guys have guns, shoot 'em, boys, and then they shoot them and they die, and they're like...
Oh, one of the guys in the helicopter literally said, like, you shouldn't have brung your... Like, they were like...
Shouldn't have brung your kids to a fight.
Guys, kids, like, 2 kids either injured or died.
Wounded.
Yeah, and, like, ground troops were like, we've got 2 kids down here, we've got to get some medical attention. The guys in the helicopter were like, well, the dude shouldn't have brung their kids, and, like...
There was an interaction. Look at those dead bastards. Nice.
Yeah, it's...
Like, those were civilians.
Yeah, it's...
Like, they may have not agreed with your ideals, but they weren't fighting.
Back to one of the other art pieces. Isn't it funny how the Sphinx one never got sold?
Oh yeah, no, they took so much of the better in than out stuff and tried to sell it, and not a single piece sold at that auction.
Yeah, so like there was this like really like there was this dick rich like curator and
Yeah, Mr. Snobby.
yeah, Monsoir Snob, and he was just making
Buying them all up and saying, I think that Ben.
I think that well crap, wait, we've
We've got the name, Banksy. Banksy would thank me. I think that I'm good for Banksy.
I'm the brush for him.
I get I get the art was done on other people's property, but you're trying to sell it and turn a profit for it is like, on one hand, okay, it was on your property. On the other hand, that's somebody else's art, and as like an artist myself, somebody who does all these drawings, I've got a drawing up on the whiteboard in the room that we're in right now. Would it be ethical if I was famous for the school to just cut that piece of the whiteboard out and try and sell it for a profit?
Yeah, how does that work? Is it like there's art on the whiteboard right now. It's just a bit of writing with our little characters on it, and someone cuts that out, and like not from the school, someone cuts that out.
Yeah.
And then they take that. Who are they stealing from? Are they stealing from Luna or are they stealing from the school?
And is that, or is it not stealing at all? Is it like because it's on?
Because it's on display.
Yeah, it's on display. But then again, like the Mona Lisa's on display.
Mona Lisa's on display, and if someone takes that, then like the whole
whole world goes to shit.
Yeah. The Mona Lisa is the secret power core of the world.
Like the Earth's core just shuts down, everything goes black. Like yeah,
it's like Earth slowly stops spinning.
Hey, Dr. Kleiner, what happens when I press the power button?
If Earth stops spinning, like just like it was
yeah, the side that faces the sun would burn, and the side that faces away from the sun would freeze.
But then again, like everything would go flying. Like, because the Earth is spinning, it's spinning insanely fast.
Yeah, it's constantly spinning.
And then it just stops.
So if all the momentum came to an end, we'd just be flung into a wall.
Wow! But yeah, so back to the stealing of it. And then we get into the world of NFTs.
No, please, God. No. God, that's awful. Oh, look at this monkey. I edited 1 pixel. It's worth $3 million now.
Yeah.
And then, so do you know the YouTuber Saberspark?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so he makes reviews on movies and shows and topical media. And the NFTs, they made this cartoon with monkeys. And let me pull it up. Saberfart.
Fart?
They put him in the show as this as an antagonist who, yeah, this is him in the show. Look, this is how they're depicting him in the show because he doesn't like NFTs and his reaction is they're mad at me, lol.
Sucks to be them.
Coop, seethe, and mold, as some would say.
That's some hilarious stuff. It's like it's NFTs and stuff. It's like people. That kind of goes back into the art theft. It's like you screenshot it. Are you stealing that? Does that kind of stealing?
But then is that stealing also in that fact a message? Because honestly, NFTs are scams themselves. NFT stocks. Like people were told to buy, and then they just fell. And it's just this huge scam to get as much money as possible by the people who are making them.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's really as much like a scam as it's just. Like, okay, back to
well, they are being used for scams.
Back to what we were saying about the Mona Lisa. I've got the Mona Lisa on my phone right now. Do I own it? No.
No.
But it's really interesting because people are saying on the internet that I've bought it, so they own it, even though I could screenshot it and say I've owned it. But it doesn't work like that. None of it works like that. It's really...
It's honestly just up for moral debate. It's hard to explain, because if somebody... So, back to Banksy. If he went and did something on your property, is it moral for you to take that and then sell it? Is it moral for him to do that to your property in the first place? Probably not.
But but then after it's put it on the property, are you allowed to take it and then sell it? Like,
Yeah.
it's
Like, if I was in that position, it'd be good. It'd be better to donate it to like public property or to some place.
I'm a douche. I'm a douche. I'd sell it. Like,
I mean, fair enough.
like,
but
like
if I had to sell it, I'd at least donate some to like a good cause, because that's what Banksy does with his own money that he gets.
Probably,
He
yeah.
donates a good portion of it to causes, charity.
Yeah.
It's weird to think about with Banksy, where that he's just walking along in streets, doing his like just
he's just
he
there.
he just wakes up in the morning like any other normal person, puts on his pants and the shirt like any other normal
I
person.
don't even know it's a he.
Yeah, we don't even know who it is. I'm just saying, like, he is just a, like, when I say he, I mean generic. You know, they put on their whatever, and then they go out and have breakfast, drink coffee, etc.
All this normal stuff.
All the normal stuff. Without, and it's like, if I ever become famous, I'd prefer to stay anonymous.
Yeah.
Because, like, if I'm anonymous, I don't have to worry about, like, crowds of people, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's the world of like animation YouTube and YouTube in general sometimes,
Isn't it?
where it's like their face reveals, and I think like face reveals are fine if you want to do it and you want to get your face out there, but also like I can respect the people who don't do it and will never do it because they just want their privacy.
Isn't it so weird? Like if you look up Banksy on the internet, it's like you get like born 28th of July 1974. Do we know that as fact?
No, we don't know any spouse. We don't.
Spouse?
We don't know. This is all
No.
speculation. I mean, it's a Wikipedia article, so anyone could, you know, edit it
Yeah.
and say whatever.
Like I've got, like go to Banksy, go to images. You get like, where is it? You get like people saying that like Christopher Walken is he?
This guy, that guy, all these people. It's just, and nobody knows who. It's.
Oh wait, no, I read that wrong. Hang on. Christopher Walken paints over framed Banksy work for TV. What? So this guy, he's like an actor, like spray paint. The people that spray paint Banksy stuff, that's so disrespectful.
Oh god, seeing the videos of like people stealing or
Spray painting their tags.
spray painting their tags over the work in New York, or people like, you know, extorting people to pay to. Making people pay to take pictures.
It's
That was just vile.
yeah, making people pay to take pictures. That goes back to NFTs.
Yeah,
It's like-
it's greed. It's just
like,
the human condition
do
and
they
nature
own it?
of greed.
Do the people that okay in the documentary?
Well,
it was
they
like-
saw it first, so it must be theirs.
Yeah,
Oh.
in the documentary, it was like Banksy found Banksy like did some art, and then these people found it, and they put like a cardboard box over it, and like people had to pay $5 to like
Take a picture.
Yeah.
Like, what a... On one hand, they stop people from painting over it, which is good.
Yeah.
On the other hand, that's just awful.
Yeah. It's like what's the
How do you
deal, bro?
do that?
Yeah. What's the deal, bro?
What's the dealio?
We're just saying what's the deal, bro, a bunch. And remember, guys, it's not theft.
If you don't get caught. Woo! Okay,
can
good
do that
episode.
again.
Banger episode. No, we don't have to do that again. That's
No.
the outro.